Okay, right now we're going to get into some R's in the record collection, but first some records that I got in the mail in the last few days, and this one is called Confuse, and it's a band from 1984, 85, and they're from Japan, and it's a GBH early discharge type thing, and it's very thrashy sounding, and it's really good if you like stuff that's really thrashy sounding, and very inspired by that first Discharge record. Anyway, I love it, but then again, I don't ask for any talent from my records, just fun and noise. Okay, and here's another new one. This is GBH, and these are demos from 1980, a couple of live songs, and some rehearsal room songs. And oh, and it comes with, almost forgot, this little poster, and it's a bootleg type thing. And the quality is really bad. Not that it's any fault of whoever made this thing. It's just, I think what they had to work with was really poor quality. It's fun to listen to. It's not worth what I paid for it, but the cover is irresistible. Okay, so that is the GBH bootleg. The only one I've ever seen, actually. Okay, here is a record I bought for $1, and this is REM, Losing My Religion, Song of the Year, nominated for the 34th Annual Grammy Awards. And it's got 3 other songs on it. And if you play this really fast, it's okay. But you got to play it really fast. You can't play it at normal speed. It's not that exciting. Okay, here's Rhythm Collision. I think this is their first record. And this one's okay. It's punk rock-ish. And here's Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles. And this one's pretty good. Helps if you speed it up. Alright, this is Red Rockers, Condition Red. And this one's okay. Not the best, not the worst. This is Raw Power, Screams from the Gutter, and this one is very, very good. And it's on Toxic Shock from Pomona, California. And this one it's just a near perfect record. Okay, this is the Randoms. And this record's called It's About Time Again, and this one's pretty good. Very thrash, punk rock type stuff. This is the soundtrack to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and this is the one where it's just music. It's not the copy where you can hear the sound bites from the film. Okay, this one is the original motion picture soundtrack to Revenge of the Nerds. Okay, this is Rudimentary Peni Death Church, and this is the Made in France copy, and it has all the inserts. It's a complete copy, and I bought it many years ago. And this one also, you need to speed this up a little bit, and then it becomes a very perfect thing. Okay, here's some more Rudimentary Peni stuff. This is the Underclass 7-inch. And this is the, what's this one called? Archaic 10-inch. This one is on, this one just comes with a little CD book. It doesn't come with a little poster. I don't know what record label this thing is on. It just kind of is. And I got this in Las Vegas along with this one. Does this one come with a poster? No, it doesn't. I thought it did. Oh well. Okay, this is the soundtrack to the movie Rosemary's Baby with John Cassavetes, Roman Polanski, written by Ira Levine. Okay, this is the Rudimentary Peni No More Pain EP. This one's really good. Okay, this is a bootleg of Rudimentary Peni, just called Rudimentary Peni Live. And this is what the little record looks like. Here's Rudimentary Peni Farce. Here's just plain Rudimentary Peni. And here is Rudimentary Peni Pope Adrian. And this is the 2013 version. And this is Rudimentary Peni, the EPs of RP. And this is the two little 7-inches I showed prior on one album. Okay, this is a new addition to the record collection. This is Rudimentary Peni Live, Nottingham, New Yorker Club, or actually Yorker Club, January 8th, 1982. The sound quality on this isn't very good. But it's good enough to listen to. It's okay. And it's just songs off of the first two little 7-inches. And, I forgot. And this copy is, does this come with anything in it? I think it does. Oh, it comes with little cards. There's a bunch of little cards in here with drawings on them. Kind of strange it didn't come with a poster or anything like that. And there's what the disco looks like. Okay, this is Rudimentary Peni, Echoes of Anguish. This one's pretty good. Okay, this is Rudimentary Peni Cacophony. This is the original, I guess, first pressing. And this one is the second pressing of it. And it's got a gatefold, and what's this come with? Yeah, very messy looking drawing of a gatefold. And does this come with a book? And yeah, and this comes with a poster. And it comes with a repressing of the original book that came with the original copy of this. And the copy that I just showed prior to this one has that book in it. And I can't remember where I bought that. I think I bought it in Riverside, California. There was a record store in Riverside, California called Mad Platter Records on Hole Avenue or Hole Road. And that was a great place to buy records. They didn't want a lot of money, and their selection was out of sight. Okay, here's the best of Red Fox. And most Red Fox records are really good. Here's Laugh Along with Red Fox. Here's another Red Fox record. And here's a Red Fox and Richard Pryor record called Pryor Goes Fox Hunting. And this one actually isn't very good. Don't pay more than a couple dollars for this. This is not the Two at their best. Okay, and here is just a record. No jacket. And this is Racy Tales, Red Fox. This one is really good. And this is a horribly beat up copy. I think I got this for nothing. I think they just gave it to me at a yard sale. Okay, here's Red Fox at Home. And here's Red Fox live in Las Vegas. Okay, next up is, excuse me, Reverend Norb and the Onions. Reverend Norb, the singer from Boris the Sprinkler. And on the flip side of this is Last Sons of Krypton. And they're a band, I think, from Green Bay. And Reverend Norb and the Onions are kind of like a very thrashy version of Boris the Sprinkler. And that's what the record looks like. No stickers or posters. I like it when records come with posters and stickers. This is Reverend Norb and the Onions. And this one is just called Reverend Norb and the Onions. Again, very thrashy, pop punk. And I don't think this record, oh, it comes with a little lyric sheet insert. That's it. I thought maybe there was a poster in it, but there isn't. Okay, this is Rancid Vat, Stampeding Cattle. They're a Portland, Oregon very noisy type thing. And this one also you have to speed this up in order to enjoy it. They play it way too slow. Okay, this is another Rancid Vat record called Justice. Here's the Revolting Cocks, Beers, Steers, Queers, Remixes. And they're a Al Jorgensen type situation. And here's the same record, but it's the picture disc of it. Here's another Revolting Cocks LP. And it's like a dance ministry type sound. Here's Richard Pryor, Here and Now. This one's really good. Here's the Red Ants, Drag. I think this is the first pressing. And the Red Ants were a band from Los Angeles, California that was very thrashy, punk rock, screamy, and very catchy. Here's the Red Ants, 40 ounce. Here's the Red Ants Ghetto Blaster. And this is, a little flyer from when I went and seen them July 15th. Can't remember the year. And it was behind a 7-Eleven on Sierra. Oh, on Sierra in Las Vegas. And here's the flyer and the little ticket stub from when I went and seen him at the Huntridge Theater, February 7th, 1997. And it's also the Salt Box record. Okay, and this is the Red Ants #1 Chicken. And all these Red Ants records are worth buying. They're thrashy and just fun to listen to. Okay, this is Really Red, Volume 3, remastered by Jello Biafra, and the name of this record is New Strings for Old Puppets. This is a band from Texas, and they're good. They're not great, but they're good. Alright, and this is Really Red, Rest in Pain. And this is Really Red, Teaching You the Fear. Okay, this is The Replacements, Sorry Ma, Forgot to Take Out the Trash. And this one is a near masterpiece. And this is The Replacements for Sale, live at Maxwell's 1986. And this one's pretty good. Helps if you, this is one of those that it helps if you speed it up. Okay, this is Retalks, Beneath California. And this is a band from that guy that does that band called The Locust. And I wonder if this is a colored vinyl. No, it's just black vinyl. Anyway, this is kind of thrashy, loud, industrial type punk rock. It's hard to describe what this is. It's worth having. Yeah, that's how you describe it. It's worth having, and it doesn't want to go inside this plastic thing because the jacket is too big. Some jackets are really large and they don't go in the plastic. There, that's the Retox Beneath California Tight Fit. And this is Retox, and this one's called YPLL. And I think you can see the songs if I twist it. This one, geez, what's that a picture of? Whatever it is, it's dark. This one's red. And this one comes with a CD of the record down in there. And on the cover it looks like that girl is eating a bird. Maybe that's a before and after. Okay, this one is Retox Ugly Animals. This one's on Ipecac Records. There's the back, which is nothing. And this one, oh, geez, something fell out. I guess these are the lyrics. That's what the album looks like. And no poster, no nothing in there. Okay, oh, the thing that dropped out is a download card. Okay, this is double 10-inch by Rancid called Let's Go. And I think I bought this at a Rancid show in Las Vegas or at the Hollywood Palladium. But I'm not sure, but I know that I bought this at a show. And it's okay. Here's a very thrashy Rancid album called Rancid. And this one and the one I just showed you are the only Rancid records I have because I don't like them that much. Okay, this is strange. This is Roundup Time. Price of this record is $1.98. And the most famous Roundup Time songs. And these are, it's on Magic Key Records. These are songs for children. Like little cowboy songs for children, as you can see by the back of the LP. Now let's look at the front of this thing. This is the front of this, which, wow, this copy is all taped up. I think I got this for $0.25. The front of this is the reason why you'd have this, not because of the record. The record's kind of beat up and you probably wouldn't want to play it. But there's the cover. Just unbelievable cover for a children's record. With the cow laying there. It might be dead, I'm not sure, but there's a rope tied around it. It's just a brutal cover. Okay, this is the Rip-Offs. I paid $20 for this record. I was overcharged by about $5, but I bought it in Portland, Oregon. The Rip-Offs are like a thrashy, they sound like the Mummies. They're garage type punk rock, and they're really good. I don't know if they're $20 good, but they're $15 good. Okay, this is an original first pressing of Ratos de Porra, and the name of this record is Crucificados Belos Sistema. And they're like early Discharge, GBH influenced punk rock, and they're from Brazil. Okay, here's an R. Crumb and his Cheap Suit Serenaders. And this is that artist's band. And it's okay. The only reason to buy this is because it's by that famous, it's the band of that famous cartoonist. Okay, here's Reagan Youth for God and Country, Volume 2. This is a very left-wing punk rock band from the East Coast, early 80s. Oh, and that is a picture of the Pope shaking hands with Adolf Hitler. One of the most brutal album covers ever. Okay, this is Two Nuns and a Pack Mule by the Rapemen. And this is a little side project, or maybe it's a main band from Steve Albini of Big Black fame. And it's okay. It's pretty good. This is Rodney Dangerfield, No Respect. And this one's pretty good. We're getting down to the end. Okay, you know, how do you get into this? Oh. This is the Ruts, the Crack, picture disc, and this record has the song Human Punk on it, along with other hits. But the song Human Punk is legendary. And this is also a really great record. See if we can get this in here. And Universal Studios actually put this record out. I just noticed that. Okay, here's the soundtrack to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, here's the soundtrack to Rosemary's Baby. This is the second edition of it, the newest one. And this one has a little insert in it, and the vinyl looks like this. one more record to show, and then I think I'm done with the R's. I think I'm done. There may be more R records. Ah, jeez, that flew out. Anyway, this new copy of the soundtrack to Rosemary's Baby is very much worth seeking out. It's on Waxworks Records, and it's a good listen. Okay, here's the last one. This is Resistant Culture, All One Struggle, and this is like thrash grind punk. And I went and saw these guys in Hamtramck, Michigan, and I bought this record from them and I had them autograph it. And this one comes on a record that looks like this. And it has a poster. And this is the way you do an LP. Gatefold, colored vinyl, big poster inside. And I filmed most of their set when I went and seen them, so you can look up Resistant Culture on this YouTube channel and see these dudes. Well, there's a girl in the band. You can see this band live in Hamtramck, Michigan. Jeez, it's a hard time getting in there. Anyway, I think the sleeve needs to be a little bigger for all the stuff that's packed in this. Anyway, living about 5 miles from Hamtramck, Michigan is turning out to be great. Lots of bands come there to play, and Detroit is just on the other side of it, and lots of bands come there too. So if you like going to punk rock concerts, Detroit, Michigan is the town for you.